making me wanna love. You making me.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip hop station. The Hype 87.3.
That's right. It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here in ATL on the Hype 87.3. And I got my homie checking in, whom I have not seen in years.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
But what's going on, family?
I'm good. How are you?
It's so good to see you. It's been a minute.
You dig. A lot of things change for the both of us.
No, facts, absolutely. You know, and I feel like sometimes even if you don't speak to somebody, it's because we're on our grind.
Exactly.
We on our ish. We booked. We busy. We handling. It's not that there's any ill will. We just busy.
And whatever path that is.
No, that is facts. Mm-hmm. But I feel like people who truly like are cool with each other, you can come back together and it'd be like no time was ever missed. You know what I'm saying? Like us this morning.
That's what's up.
Definitely. So you grew up in New Haven, Connecticut.
I did, yeah. Half of it, yeah. I came down here when I was like 16 or something. Got
you. So you're still not based in Atlanta?
No. I am based in Atlanta. Yeah, I stay out here in Atlanta, but I'm always repping home.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? New Haven's nightmare forever.
Listen, as you should. Like, I'm from Tampa, and I'm always represent that.
Right.
People ask me, when you move to Atlanta, you gonna change your name? No, why would I?
They always say that you're a resident now. I'm like, I'm still vacationing.
No, that is facts, because this is not my forever home. Let's be clear. I love Atlanta, but it's not the forever home. What made you come out here to the A? Was it family? Because you were fairly young.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Mom snatched me up, told me, pack your shit, man. We finna go. And that's how I ended up down here.
I got you. Most definitely makes sense. Do you feel like Atlanta shaped your hustle with the music industry, or did New Haven also play a part in that?
I definitely was rapping in New Haven still. I was doing talent shows and rapping with the homies and stuff like that. So when I came out here, I guess you can kind of say I got into it more once I got down here, because I started meeting other people that's supposedly in the industry, and you know what I mean? It just became a little thing for me.
Understood. You had mentioned that you really been preparing this for your whole life journey.
Exactly.
This music industry.
Exactly.
What's a childhood memory that you really like sticks with you, that you knew this was the path you wanted to take and follow your music journey?
I think that was when I was doing them talent shows, man. And people just was accepting it. It wasn't my music, but just the fact that I can catch people's attention like that. That means I need to say something now. You know what I mean?
So with you having been performing for a long time, since like your teenage years, you started fairly young. Years. What would you say is a lesson that you learned about this music industry that taught you about the business side of being an artist?
On the business side of being an artist, you kind of need to make sure you're handling your business, because if not, and you put it in somebody else's hands, it could go a different way. Like, I used to work with not a lot of people. I was working with one specific person, and he was helping me out as far as the music, but he still didn't have his business right. So it was making me look bad. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So he's spending money on budgets and places that are fumbling when you know what I mean? Yeah. I got a business plan, and if we would have stuck with that business plan, it wouldn't take me so long to be right here.
Yeah.
And I think that's just what it's about. When you're handling business in any type of business, make sure you're handling your business regardless.
That is facts. We had a whole lengthy conversation about this before we went live.
Yeah, definitely.
Sadly, there is a lot of unprofessionalism out there when it comes to business. So we just have to learn to move accordingly.
Exactly.
We can't associate ourselves with everybody, because like I said, you become guilty by association per se.
Exactly. Like, I mean, it's crazy. And shout out to him or whatever, but if he would have just stuck with the proper business plans, you know what I mean, I think situation could have been a little different.
Did you have any OGs or mentors though coming up that really like put you in a position to understand what this business is like? Because like Bigga has been my OG and my mentor through this.
No, I haven't. I'm who I am right now because of what I've been through, my own experiences on dealing with these situations. You know what I mean? So like I said, I was working with a cat out of New York, did 50 Cent's Wanksta album. He's a platinum diamond producer. And he wasn't like a mentor per se, but it was good to have that body, you know what I'm saying, to be able to learn a few things from as a man, because mom's damn sure couldn't teach me that. And that relationship, I was still young at the time, so I guess that kind of tarnished that business relationship. Because now when I look back at it, it's like the decisions that he was making supposedly for the business, they wasn't supposed to be that way. But I was a kid, so I wasn't looking at it like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool. You know what I mean?
Because you didn't understand it either.
Bro, why did you even do that?
In hindsight, but like you said, when you're going through it, you're young, you're a kid, you don't know any better.
Yeah, so I didn't have that right mentorship about business that way anyway.
Can I ask you a little bit of a personal question? So you grew up in a single parent household?
Yeah.
Okay. I raised my son in a single parent household. I'm a single mom. You said that, obviously, there's certain things a woman cannot teach a young man because we're not a man. And I respect that. Like, fortunately, my dad kind of stepped in and taught my son a lot of the things that man. Do you feel like from your mom, though, she instilled in you like emotional intelligence, things that women typically, were nurturing? You didn't receive that either?
No. No. You know what? One of the things that me and my bro was talking about situations like this is like my mom. You're right. My mom didn't teach me how to be a man. She couldn't teach me how to be a man, right? But she did teach me what I don't want as a man. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
That's beautiful, though.
Yeah, it came. I was looking at it like a yin and a yang. You know what I mean? Because at first I just had this grudge because I didn't have a dad. You feel me? And I felt like that was selfish to still put me here without that. You know what I mean? So from there point on, it was like I'm just here. I'm just the boy. You know what I mean? This is my son, and that's it.
Did that feeling ever shift for you? And what I mean is, like, I told you, I raised my son, and for many years when my son was younger, he would question why his dad was not coming around, right?
Right.
But then as he got older, like in his teenage years, he's like, I'm so glad it was just you and I. You know what I'm saying? Like, we built such a beautiful relationship. You know what I'm saying? Did it shift for you like that, where you didn't feel that anymore? Like, why is Pops not around?
Well, it never was like brought up. You know what I mean? Like, it never was talked about. Like, even still to this day, I don't know what he looks like.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it was like, it was just like never there for me to care about. You get what I'm saying?
And do you mind sharing your age?
34.
Okay, well, so my son's 31. You and my son are close in age, and my son would tell you the same thing. If I see my dad walk down the street, I wouldn't know who the hell he was.
Right. He ain't but my dad's not walking down the street. You feel me? I know one thing I know is that he's passed. So it just never was brought up. But once I got older and it started getting brought up, because I met some people that supposedly know him along the way while I was doing music, and this was back in Connecticut. So they even never had anything to represent him.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? They just had stories, and then we did some little music stuff, but it wasn't like, oh, for real? You know what I'm saying? That's where I got this from, Well, so I have no clue, but
perhaps in the afterlife, things could be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person that I don't try to hold animosity. For 31 years, haven't tried to hold animosity against my son's father, but I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a little bit there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that, though, because I feel like a lot of people need to hear that.
Yeah, definitely.
To know that they're not alone going through that. That's what I tell my son all the time. I'm like, trust me, you ain't the only boy that was raised to a man without an actual father in his life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's talk about this new single called Playboy.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what inspired the record?
What inspired the record? I gotta take them back first because my fans already know. Like, I was dropping projects before these, and I kind of had to hurry up and get those out because some fuck nigga, you know what I'm saying, was fucking up my albums. You know what I mean? Because he was complaining about his name not being able to be seen on the song. So the nigga hits up United Masters, and they took records down and ended up taking albums down. So I had to go back in the studio and make more music, and that situation kind of inspired me to do that right there.
So elaborate a little bit, like what happened that his name was not showing?
So at the time, I was dropping this. At the time, I was going through a lot with relationships and streets and shit. So the people that I had the issues with, it didn't resonate until I got on record.
I got you.
Like the back and forth online, it was looking one sided. It was looking like, every time I retaliate, I'm the crazy person. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then they telling me to take it down and stuff like that. So it's like, what can I, what I'm saying? I got to get it off my chest. Yeah. So one of my other bros, Matt, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt. He was just like, I'm playing him records and I'm going through the motion with the shit. So the dude, you know what I'm saying, from my hood or whatever, I known of him, but I don't know him like that. We just stayed tapped in every now and then. He was doing some time or whatever, so we just stayed tapped in. So when he got out, he like, I'm on a music tip or whatever. So I'm like, bet, I've got this project. I'm finna do this, da-da-da. Let's do something. So it all was agreed upon, you know what I'm saying, through the phone calls and all that. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And at the time where I'm doing it, I'm just doing it myself, like no extra team, no producers, anything showing me how to upload music, none of this shit. Yeah. So I'm just basically taking the songs and uploading them. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It was like it was a simple mistake.
It was an honest mistake.
Right. Yeah. But I corrected it in other formats, like we did a video, your name is there, you know what I'm saying? You're performing the song, so they know you're on the song, you know what I'm saying? And it just got to the point where I don't know, he felt some type of way because on Spotify it didn't show his name. So he wrote them folks took my shit down.
Dang, I feel like that could have been something that could have been corrected versus him having to pull down. But it is what it is.
I try.
Listen, I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Right.
We cannot question it, whatever it may be. Perhaps it wasn't meant for y'all to work together. You know what I'm saying? Like, slick.
I mean, because like I said, I ain't really know bruh anyway. Yeah. I just know of bruh.
I got you.
It ain't really just him. It's like a lot of that's why I'm more reserved now as an artist, because a lot of them are doing that. You know what I mean? They like, we work together and then they don't promote the song. They don't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it, so by the time I'm getting views, it's like, oh, well, I'm on the song too. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Listen, I agree with you 100%. If you guys are going to collaborate on a record, the effort has to be 110% from both sides.
Exactly.
If you putting up a budget behind it, they need to put a budget. If you're going to put marketing and promo behind it, they need to match that same energy. Because otherwise it don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. That's why I just do a lot of solo stuff.
I hear that often. I actually hear that often from artists, especially artists on the rise. They're like, you know what, I just make my own music because a lot of these other independent artists, they don't have the hustle and the grind and the mentality like you do.
Or they may got a little thing from somewhere and they want to bust your head with that. Well, I was on Pop the Balloon type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
It's like, bro, come on. Come on. You are not famous.
Right. Not only that, though, I did have some issues with motherfuckers that is on stealing money for records and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That happened too, though.
So
not just industry shit.
It could be a grimy business.
Yeah.
But I feel like every business could have some sort of griminess to it. With that being said, why are you still doing it?
Because it's in me.
Yeah.
It's in me, and I still got shit to tell.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean?
It's
like,
your therapy.
It's my therapy. I can't just be quiet. You know what I mean? It may take time because, like I said, I'm doing the shit by myself, but I still got stuff to say, man.
I feel like putting it through your music is the best way, because I'll be honest, like when I see people bickering back and forth online, I'm just like, that goes absolutely nowhere.
Right.
And then the issue with that is the media grabs a hold of it and runs off with it and changes the narrative. And now you got 100 different scenarios of whatever.
Exactly.
I feel like the best place to do is through your music.
Yeah, if you can.
I seen Cardi and Nicki was bickering on. I'm like, ladies, stop.
Right,
it's just
crazy.
It's corny
and
to
then
me.
They're talking and see, when they do stuff like that, they make the industry look smaller.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Because it's females out here doing the same thing. You know what I mean? But it ain't on the microscope.
Right.
You feel me? But y'all doing it on a microscope. I'm looking at y'all like, we not even supposed to know your business. You know what I mean? And y'all are giving it to us.
No, facts. Especially when you that famous and you got that much money, like you don't need to be putting all that petty stuff out there.
Right.
Give me millions of dollars. You ain't getting nothing petty from me. I promise you that.
Are you serious? I don't even know.
I don't have time to worry about that type of stuff.
I don't even know how they're still committing crimes and they getting on.
It's crazy. So with that whole scenario, that's really what inspired the record Playboy.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, keep going.
Got to. The only person that ever should really get in our way is ourselves, and we shouldn't allow that to happen either.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the project Eye for an Eye.
Okay.
People could take this one way or the other from the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the energy behind this particular project?
It pretty much was the same thing. Pretty much was the same thing. I still had shit to say, but I'm like basically a 9 for a 9 because that happened, but now I'm gonna one up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna still keep going. You know what I'm saying?
You one of them.
Took that, so now I'm gonna put the. Now you're gonna take this loss of me, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, not to get that any much more light, but the songs that we did have was going up. You get what I'm saying? It was going up. So you fucked that up for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
No, like, that is facts. Absolutely. Because I feel like, again, I don't know a lot about how, like, DistroKid, United Masters and stuff works, but I feel like that could have been a situation that could have been corrected. Like, his name easily could have been added on there. You know what I'm saying?
Because now, they are, like, I've talked to people that's from personally, you know what I'm saying, that I know things could be done because they've been trying to tell me there's little stuff in my records about. I'm like, nah, it's good, da-da-da. So, yeah, if he would have done that, it probably could have been handled. And now I've learned from that. So now the people that I have worked with after that, they do get their cuts. Their names is on this. Everything is done right. I make sure it don't go out until everybody's approved of it. And we go like that. But even that, like I said, I'm the one promoting it. It's like, okay, I did your feature and you go with that. But if you want to eat too, you still got to help the grind too.
No, that is facts. Everybody has to participate. But I feel like, again, it's all a learning experience. You learn how to maneuver and pivot in the future. Let me ask you a question. Who do people say that you favor?
Who do people say that I favor?
Yeah, like aesthetically. Because I got somebody in mind, but I want you to say it. Do you ever get anybody be like, oh, you look like so-and-so? At
certain fits. That's why I don't know today.
This might sound crazy. And I feel like if you had a Jerry curl, I would say Eazy-E.
Oh, Eazy-E? Yeah. That's lit then.
Yes, I'm getting, and he's, man, long live one of the legends, you know what I'm saying?
Like, lit. I never got Eazy-E before.
Really?
I've gotten Lil Baby, I've gotten Chameleonaire, I've gotten 50.
I can see Chameleonaire. Mm-hmm. Chameleonaire for sure, but like, if you were maybe a little bit darker and had a Jerry curl, you Eazy-E.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the West Side,
So silly. So let's talk about some of your accolades. You've rocked stages. Was it the City Winery in Atlanta?
Yeah, exactly.
Most definitely.
City Winery in Atlanta. That was last year with my bros B5. You know what I'm saying? Good homies of the kid. Basically, they was doing their little tour, and I was kind of getting back in my groove. I was doing shows and stuff like that, which we're gonna talk about too, because that's another thing. But I was doing these shows and stuff like that. So big bro hit me up and like, we got the show in Atlanta. You want to come out and rock with us? Both nights, 2 sold-out shows, you know what I'm saying? So that was real big for me, man. I'll forever appreciate them for that.
Absolutely. Congratulations. The City Winery is like a staple spot here in Atlanta. I was just there for the SEA Awards a couple months ago. It's a beautiful venue.
Yeah, they did another one too.
Yes, really, really, really nice. So out of you, because we talked about Coast to Coast, you know, I'm sure you performed at other spots as well.
Right.
Any type of wild experiences that you've had to endure at one of these performances, one of these stages that was unexpected? Give us some tea.
Yeah. The shit that happened with the fucking music, like that shit was making me mad.
Oh.
But it's not even that, you know what it is?
It was cutting in and out or something?
Yeah, it was, but it was just on my shit. Like everybody else before me and after me, it was good. The DJ trying to tell me like, oh, it's your stuff. I'm like, bro, I've been doing this fucking music. It's not my music. What's going on here? Like I'm literally,
somebody was trying to sabotage you.
I don't know. But the thing about the performances is like, this what I got the issue with, because if you're an artist that feel like me, you go out here, you perform, you think you got hot shit, right?
Yeah.
But realistically, everybody shit ain't hot.
Yeah.
These platforms that I be doing these shows at, they put the wackest shit up, like, and I'm in there, I done rock the crowd, you know what I'm saying? You would think you want to promote that to get more people to come back. But they be like I said, they be putting their friends up, so-and-so sister singing the blues, but it's a hip-hop night. It's like shit like that. So I've done a lot of shows where shit got crazy, but that's not what's being seen, or I'm just not deciding to put it out.
Yeah.
But I get that. That's why I kind of stick to the shows that's set up now, where I know the crowd has to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Like a Coast to Coast or something like that.
Exactly.
Absolutely, because a lot of times, not even at showcases, but just in business in general, there's either a lot of favoritism, like you said, you pull up and you got there early, but then you see all these people walking after you and they're going before you. It's because they know the promoter or they know the DJ.
There's been a lot of jump line going on.
Or like with what I do with the radio stations, when people that I don't know hit me up, the first thing I say before we move forward, send me a link to your song so I can hear it. I'm not going to just accept it blindly and put it in rotation.
Right.
Because, you know, some of this music, boy, is not mixed. It's not mastered. It's terrible.
It's not good.
Yeah.
But they feel like they had a hot show. You know what I'm saying? That's my kudos to those people.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. So let me ask you this. If you had... let me double on this question. Who is somebody that really you admire in this industry, like a T.I. or a Jeezy or who is somebody like? Let me ask you that first. Who is that?
Somebody I would have admiration for.
Yeah,
probably would be. As far as what they do,
just like their hustle, you know, like because a lot of these Yo Gottis and stuff, they put other artists in position to win. Who would be that for you?
Yeah, with that statement, I actually haven't seen nobody do that for a lot of people, put someone in position to win.
Yo Gotti does. I feel like,
but that's Memphis artists.
It doesn't have to be here. It could be anywhere. Because it's going to lead into my next question.
Okay. A lot of people doing bad business though.
All right, so let me ask you this: if you were looking to gain new fans, right? Okay. I don't know you. TampaMystic don't know you.
Right.
What song of yours are you going to tell me to press play on if you only got 30 seconds of my time to gain a new fan? What song
It's definitely going to be Playboy.
It's going to be Playboy.
Definitely going to, because right out the gate, you know, like a lot of songs, they may have the hook first.
Yeah.
But I'm coming straight out the gate first. And you're going to hear the beat first,
So you really, there's nobody in this industry that you would put your trust into to...
Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Fuck no, man. You know, I would definitely fuck with a lot of people, but the shit they got going on, no. You know, and the industry,
and it
a lot of people change it, but I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to be as real as I can.
Yeah.
But fuck no, man.
Do you think having that type of outlook on it, will hinder you at all, or is it going to help you?
No, because look, the people that's gonna support me now, are people that I don't even know.
Yeah.
But the people I do know.
It's always like that, bro.
And I know people, and when we talk about business, I know people in business too.
It's so frustrating, ain't it though? Like,
that's what I'm saying. So I gotta stand on mine.
Listen, you see, I'm here by myself. Mm-hmm. I feel you. I've been through so many people, assistants, and people coming in wanting to intern, and you see, I'm here by myself.
Right.
Because it'd be a lot of people. You can't have everybody represent your brand because they be showing like I said, they show up late. They be doing weirdo stuff online. Little things like that can.
Like it's weirdos now. Like the last show, niggas telling me, you know, the thing I hate. I understand that people can't make a show.
Yeah.
But don't tell me all week you're coming to the fucking show and you don't make it. Then I see you outside at Lucci's event.
Yeah. Right.
You get what I'm saying? Does Lucci? Do you know Lucci? I don't think this man. No, that's my personal opinion. You could know him, but
probably not.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm wrong.
No, I agree. It's no different than we see a lot of people online, and they're constantly liking and commenting on celebrities, telling them happy birthday.
Right.
You never met this person in your life, but someone like you,
rocking, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
your
don't
partner.
You want to go to the top? Like,
it's crazy to me. Yeah, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors out here.
Yeah,
you know, it's a lot of fugazi stuff, and that's why I definitely don't go out often. Very rarely do I go out anymore, and I stay to myself. So I'm with you on that.
I just go out for my business, for the purposes of Young Saint Zone. I'm not really just going out to grab a drink unless I'm going to be performing there.
No, absolutely.
I'll support the bar.
It's got to make sense.
It's got to make sense. Like, I just don't do pull-ups. That's why I'm saying, like, when I do pull up and they don't give me that support, it's like crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It comes to a point where you can't be just another person in the building.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A part of the general population per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you've been doing this a long time.
Right.
And it's like, it's not that you feel like you bigger and better. It's just you put your work in.
Exactly.
So I get it. I absolutely. Some people don't understand that, but I get it.
Yeah.
What makes you stand out from other artists that are out here in the Atlanta market right now? Like, why would we want to come to a Young Saint Zone show versus like whoever else out here? I'm not gonna put any names out there.
Yeah, definitely because it's hot. Yeah. Because it's hot and it's different. And I've been out here a while, so I got kind of both worlds of language. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Different wordplay, different tone, different things I'm saying. You really got to listen, but it's also going to make you get a bop too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm way different. Like, just got to check out my shit, man. I'm way different.
Is that the Connecticut roots kind of coming out right there, being a little bit more lyrical with your music? I
actually don't know where that came from, the lyricism. I just know that I'm smart enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? like I said, man, music, imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like I've never heard you on a record, but if somebody probably wrote it and gave it to you and showed you how to do it, you could do it.
Of course,
but for people who just wake up and they have it in them to come up with wordplay, find a beat, put it on that beat, make it sound good. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy.
That's a talent. Because I say it all the time. I'm like, I commend y'all for doing that because I could never. Like you said, if I was coached through it, but just to naturally do it, no, I'm good on that.
Exactly. Because that's what's happening now with the TikTok records. You know what I'm saying? Somebody getting in the booth playing silly and it's...
Nah, facts. Do you write at all, or are you more...
I write all the time.
Okay.
Well, like physically, no. But mentally, I do. Like all the time. Like I may have... I don't really write like
I got you. So no pen to pad, but you know, perhaps maybe notes on the phone,
right.
Voice memos.
Voice memos, got plenty of those.
100%. Do you at all ever punch in the studio?
Punch-ins? I thought that was like a trick that some artists do. So I haven't done it, but I don't need to.
You go in prepared.
Yeah, I go in.
Your engineer,
like I said, I do my own stuff, so I go in.
You record yourself as well?
Everything.
You mix and master it as well?
To my best ability. I know it costs thousands of dollars, but to my best ability, and no, I never gotten a complaint.
You know, it sounds good to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one of the most important things an artist can do is learn how to do multiple things because one, you can save money.
Right.
You know, two, it cuts out a lot of middlemen.
But that's my issue too with the money, because not to cut you off, because I was just talking to my homie about it too. Like, I do all this music, but I can't make a fucking beat.
I mean,
I still got to go out and get those beats.
Do you desire to learn how to do that?
Not really.
Okay.
But it's amazing, like both sides of the spectrum. A producer, what they hear versus what a rapper or an artist, what they hear. It's like they cook up a beat and go crazy, and then you may come and fuck with the beat.
Nah, but I think that's cool because I don't feel like you got to know everything, but a good chunk of it, especially the at least know how to record yourself at bare minimum.
Exactly. Cut that studio out, man. I'm not saying that, you know, everybody got their thing, but if you can do it yourself, bro, just...
And send it out for a mix and master if need be.
Because I've done that 2-hour block, $200 block. You know what I mean? $400 block.
Yeah. It gets expensive.
And I could just do this like...
And I feel like, too, I mean, I guess I can't really speak for an artist because I'm not one, but I feel like if I was an artist that it would put a little bit too much pressure on me. Like, damn, I only got an hour left. Damn, I only got 30 minutes left. I don't want to work like that. I want to take my time with it. So if you got your own setup, if it takes you 6 hours to get out everything you're trying to do, beautiful.
Exactly.
You're not stressing on the clock.
Man, I'll be banging them out. Like,
but not,
people tell you, I may do two, threes. I will work on 4 songs at a time. I will work on 4 songs at a time, man.
But do you feel like that's because you've got your own setup? Do you feel like if you were paying for studio time, you would feel a little bit of pressure at all?
Well, the thing with when I was paying for studio time, it was kind of like locked in. Like I just give bro bread and we just leave when we leave. I got you. Shit.
Okay.
So I never had
that's a beautiful blessing right there.
Crunch for time. It was a blessing and a curse because we had a budget, and then I started doing more things. Now the budget looked what it ain't look like yesterday. Understood. So that's why we kind of got cut off. And then it's like I felt like a record was stolen from me, so I stopped with this whole studio shit too, because once I leave there, I don't really, you know, you mixing it, but I don't really know if you shipping it and saying, you know, because like I said,
I've heard those type of stories too, where just one very recently, an artist sent me his song that he had recorded a couple years ago, and he recorded at the same studio, same engineer as a famous artist. this famous artist just released a song that sounded almost identical to his.
Yo,
that's crazy
somebody
to
did
me.
That to me. I got a song called something, and I haven't put it out, but I do be performing it a lot.
Yeah,
I did put it out on a mixtape, which got taken down, but I recorded it at a specific studio. Before I put it out, basically before I put it out, the Taylor girls put out something similar with the same kind of beat, but the beat, of course, was chopped up a little bit, but it's the same one. Then I heard that they recorded at the same studio. So I'm like,
it be happening.
Bro, did you give my shit? Like,
yeah. That's why, again, and not every engineer is going to be like that. So don't think we're trying to come down on every engineer. There are some phenomenal, honest ones out there. However, you are going to run into some that do crazy stuff like that just because it enhances what they got going on. They don't give a damn about you.
Yeah.
So to avoid all that, learn how to record yourself.
Exactly, man.
So you're also looking to step into like content creation, digital media, things of that nature.
Because the videos is getting expensive too. So, and I heard that these phones got the best camera, but I've never used it like that. So I'm trying to explore that more. Every time I do it, it doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like a video. So I'm trying to open up to doing it. Like I be telling my folks, like, I got to get media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
really you can, because what you can do is film it in 4K on your cell phone.
Okay.
And send it out to an editor to edit for you, and they can put that cinematic feel on there.
Right.
I've done that a couple times. I had filmed a couple videos on the on the whim on my cell phone and send it out to be edited, and you would never know, like with the effects and the color grading and even this camera right here, this DJI, it films in 4K. It's got a built-in gimbal. This is like my best friend right here. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen some beautiful music videos filmed on those as well.
Okay.
So I feel like you could ball out on a budget with that, because you're gonna spend a few $100 buying it. It was $500 when I buy it. Now they're $800. They don't went up.
Oh, they went up. A lot of people copping them.
That's exactly what happened. But in the long run, you're going to save money not paying videographers.
Right.
So that's something you definitely want to get into. And I feel like if you don't document it, it didn't happen.
Exactly. A lot of
Super
stuff.
important.
A lot of stuff is like that, man.
Consistency has been one of your biggest accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? And I commend you for that, because you are very, very consistent. What's been like the hardest part about staying locked in when this industry tests you? Because it sounds like you've been tested a few times.
Yeah, and it ain't even just the industry; it's the street too.
Yeah.
And like even this moment, you know what I'm saying? It's a different year, but every time it's a step up with the consistency. It's like, what do I? And when I really put my mind and my energy to what I need to do next, they come like this one. You know what I'm saying? So the industry did test me, but the streets has tested me also. That's fuck shit still going around.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to make it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where I can be in my own bubble.
Absolutely.
And doing what I love to do.
Growing old these days is a blessing. It always has been. And it's like, people don't think about it that deeply, because there are people who are younger than you losing their life in the streets to some nonsense.
Or going to jail.
Yeah, and that's essentially losing their life too. If you get a life sentence at 25 and you're never seeing the light of day again, you done lost your life. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you want to live. And I tell people, boy, you just got to stay out the way. It comes to a point in time where you got to stay out the way. Because otherwise, them streets gonna trick you out, and boom, you're gonna end up either dead or in prison.
I'm glad I lost it. I got rid of that mentality a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
And I still, am me, but I do it in a much more mature way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It gets to a point where you have to. Like, you don't want to be 50 still running around in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be home with a peace of mind and not worried about who's trying to spin the block on you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing that now. You know what I'm saying? I may go to a show, go to the studio. I'm right back home, man.
Exactly.
I'm right back home.
Nah, facts. That's supposed to be your peace of mind.
Exactly.
So you've said a big focus for you is staying true in this industry where oftentimes people chase trends. People chase viral moments versus chasing their fans who they should be chasing, the people that are supporting you.
I seen a clip, a mic drop, these two people, they were rapping butt ass naked.
It's so weird.
Now, are you going to do that at a show? You know what I'm saying? Like, why go that extreme for a viral moment? Is the song good? Because I'm confused now. Are we looking at this? Or are we thinking about the music?
Listen, I agree with you. It's funny because just yesterday on that same line, I have a friend of mine who's an audio engineer and producer in Alabama, and we be talking about different ways that we can enhance what we got going on without doing crazy stuff.
Right, doing crazy stuff.
On TikTok, I'm scrolling through there, and there's a lot of those what they call mukbangers, where they eat in front of the camera.
Oh, okay.
Well, I stumbled across one yesterday. She was sitting there eating McDonald's, and she had almost 1 million likes on that video. She had over 1 million views and like 900 and something thousand likes. I'm like, so I screenshot it and sent it to him. I'm like, is that all I got to do to be famous? Sit here and eat McDonald's in front of the camera?
I'm confused about that.
Why are we making these people famous? I'm not hating by any means, but it's like people like you and I work hard.
We're working hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we even talked about that with the TikTok records that come. You know what I'm saying? It's
Crazy.
like I could put something out and working my ass off on it. And somebody can just come with some bullshit and it skyrocket.
And it gets 1 million views.
And you're like, what? Why? Tell me why.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What did they do that we didn't? What's the?
So it can't be promotion because I'm doing that, bro.
The only thing I could think of is perhaps they dropped a lot of money on ads for that and it ran it up. Yeah. Which I put ads on everything, but I'm not about to put $500 on one. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm still trying to figure out the ad thing too. But what I've been doing works. I just need not that I need. I would like my team to be stronger.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because like LeBron said, you can't do it alone, man.
No, that is facts, and that's why you have to find. What I did is I have a small group of people that we have an agreement on Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. If I post new content, I send it to those couple people. They automatically comment but they do the same thing for me. It's a mutual agreement.
Right.
It's not one of them ones where you just dumping in random people's DMs saying this and you never like their stuff.
Right.
If you have a couple, because truth be told, when you post something online, the quicker people engage, the more it puts it into the algorithm.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have a couple people, we agreed, we're like, boom, as soon as you drop something, just dump it in my DM and I'm going to reciprocate and do the same thing. And it helps increase your engagement. But it's hard to find people who are going to stay consistent with that.
Yo, I've rarely got a repost or anything like that from any peer unless they would had a little bit involvement with it. But if I drop something where it's like, bro, you're supposed to be fucking with me.
Yeah.
I'm doing it alone. It's like, but you want to be a part of the team. It's not making no sense.
And Instagram has that new option finally where people can repost it on their timeline.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so glad they did that because I see a lot of traction from that. You know what I'm saying? I go to all my other Instagrams and repost my own shit. And then I'll get other people to do the same thing. So Instagram took forever to do that because Twitter been had that.
Yeah, I guess I'm still learning that too. I seen a couple of things from me getting reposted. So I was like, that was cool.
100%. So if you could send a message to the younger version of yourself that was just starting out in music, what would you say?
Stay consistent with just the music. Don't worry about too much of this life stuff. You know what I mean? Try to just chase that goal, man. If that's what you really want to do, go for that, man.
Yeah.
Put everything in that.
I love it. Most definitely. So we got the record Playboy loaded up, ready to go. It's also here in rotation with us. Before we get into it, where can people follow you on your socials?
My Instagram, Young Saint Zone. That's really my main base. I haven't really, and I do a little TikTok stuff. It's going to be the same thing, but I really haven't branched out because it's just too much for me to follow up with. Like, going from X and then TikTok and then Facebook and then this one and then it's like too much, but I know you'll catch me on Instagram. Definitely.
I'm the same way. I'm an Instagram girly all day long. TikTok is like, Yeah. Who do you want to give thanks to that's been loving you and supporting you?
I want to give thanks to my lady Rosa. I want to give thanks to TampaMystic for this opportunity again. You know, like I said, it was a long time coming. I'm so happy that I got this chance to do this again before anything.
Yeah, me too.
And thanks to myself, you know, because I beat myself up a lot too. And I got to stay strong with that. I want to give thanks to God for keeping his breath in me to keep going. My mechanic, because without him, that car probably would have shut down on me.
Shout out to the mechanic.
Shout out to the mechanic, man.
You got to have a good mechanic on standby.
Yeah, man. And shout out to everybody and anybody that's rocking with me that's really supporting this and want to see the growth.
Listen, I'm proud of you. You've stayed so consistent over the years. Like you said, it was years ago when we had our first interview.
Right.
And look, here we are again. Came
this
full
the
circle.
Second one, so the third one gonna be bigger.
Nah, facts. We got to do a performance. We got to do all that.
Yeah.
Definitely. So let's go ahead and get into the record if you can introduce it for us.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Young Saint Zone, and you're now tuned in with the Hype 87.3. This is Playboy. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Come and see what all the hype is about. Tune in to the Hype 87.3.